It is once again a dark and stormy night. As a hurricane spotter flies through the skies of the Bermuda Triangle. The pilot spots something off in the distance, identifying it as a UFO. And in the blink of an eye, they are taken. Where could they go? How many other planes have disappeared? Welcome to Mysteries in the Machine.
Hey yo, meddling kids! I'm Charlie,
And I'm Ethan.
and we came back in last week technically, but
Yeah.
I'm finally back. Charlie's
Yes.
maybe alive again,
Maybe.
maybe. You know, uh, life is a time.
Life is indeed.
You ever move back across the United States, and all of your stuff gets broken? And they make you pay like $1 million just to have all your shit broken and take so long to get there.
You should sue, honestly. That was
We're
stupid.
we're in talks with lawyers.
Good.
I don't think anything will actually happen about it, but we'll see.
At the very least, they can settle and give you money to replace the stuff, hopefully.
I would love my $10,000 back.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay. I got a roof over my head. Everything is good. And I'm back to podcasting with this crazy person over here.
Yes, tis I.
How,
Well, a lot's happened while you were doing moving stuff. Kelly got let go from her job, got a new one. I came down with a cold that I had for 2 weeks, so I was dying. And today Kelly woke up with food poisoning, so
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Y'all are going through it.
Yeah.
Can life just stop happening for like a minute?
I would love that, honestly.
I've been playing too much of The Sims 4 and I'm just like, can I just press the play? Great.
Yeah. I would I've been playing a lot of Kingdom Hearts 1 as the outtakes will show. So that's if anybody wants to reach out to me to talk about Kingdom Hearts 1 specifically, that's the only Kingdom Hearts game I've played. No spoilers, please.
I still have yet to make Scooby-Doo Gang in The Sims.
But when I do, it's taking you this long.
Listen, I'm very focused on making all the great gods in The Sims. But once I'm done with that, I'm going to be making the Scooby-Doo Gang, and I'm going to be bringing them to Strangerville, which is like one of the special packs.
Ooh.
You can literally uncover the mystery of this little place, and I'm like, this is Scooby-Doo coded to me. So we're doing that. But right now I'm building a treehouse.
Isn't there a magic pack, like a gods and goddesses pack for The Sims, or at least some kind of?
There is not a gods and goddesses. There's like spellcasters and such.
Okay.
Yeah. No gods and goddesses, and I found like I kind of stopped liking the god and goddess mods that I was using. Instead I used.
There you go.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
But we could talk about Scooby-Doo now because Ethan and I have been shooting the shit for a bit. It's because it's been a while, okay?
Yeah, we haven't recorded an episode in over a month, and
we haven't spoken.
We have not been on a call in like a month. We've texted, but that's about it.
Yeah, we needed to be like, hey, what's up, bro? How
Yeah.
you hang? And now we got to talk about a creepy tangle in the Bermuda Triangle.
Charlie,
Yeah,
you know me. You know my one of my favorite Scooby Doo animated movies of all time, Scooby Doo Pirates Ahoy.
yeah,
I was hoping for more because
yeah.
this takes place in the Bermuda Triangle, and all we got was plain fraud. That's all we got.
You know, for listeners who don't know about that movie, this episode is not the will not be the last time that we have like the missing things in the Bermuda Triangle
Yes.
being a mystery
Yep.
plot.
Scooby Doo Pirates Ahoy from 2006. Look it up.
We love it. We stan. I love the music.
Oh, same.
You know, so much good yo-ho.
Indeed.
We stan. But this episode is very important and very relevant because the Skeleton Men from Scooby Doo 2
Yeah.
Monsters Unleashed, this is
Yep.
where they came from. And did you think they would look like that?
No, to be honest.
because I also saw like the live action before I saw this,
Same.
even as a child,
Yeah.
and I was like, that's not really that's scary because it's a bad costume.
Yeah.
But I will say, okay, so like in the live action movie, we know them. They're like actual skeletons. They have one eye each,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just bumbling idiots so that they can do the whole like, oh, we fall apart because we're skeletons. That's the joke.
Woo. Yeah.
Woo, we're scary, but we're really not scary.
Just stupid.
I mean, they're, as I already said, these in this episode, they're also just kind of stupid looking, but they're
Yeah.
competent.
Yeah, at least they are decent enough criminals.
Yeah, they're like actually competent criminals comparatively to
Mm-hmm.
bumbling bunch of bones. So,
Yeah. And even then, they weren't a major part of it anyway.
well, yeah, they kind of served as the role of like bumbling henchmen type deal.
Yeah. Which, they are henchmen.
True.
Bumbling, no. Henchmen, yes.
I just want to know what came across the designer's brains to make this in the cartoon form. Like one-eyed skeleton men. It's such a choice.
Like,
but it's not like they look like they're actual skeletons.
Like,
they're like they look like guys in suits.
Yeah, those are guys in suits. Like, they even have a belt. Like, you're not fooling anyone.
They should not look like they're guys in suits. They should look like they are actual monsters. That's how Scooby-Doo works. And then you're just like, wait, but how? Like,
Oh, no.
One of my favorite Scooby-Doo movies, Scooby-Doo Meets the Boo Brothers. The villain is a skeleton man, and he looks like a skeleton. And when they take off the mask at the end, and it's like, oh, it kind of looks like this once the mystery is revealed, and it's like, oh, it was just an outfit, and like there's the black outlines or whatever. But you didn't notice that before.
Nope.
So
yeah, I think it's going to be quite a while before we get to some decent writing for Scooby-Doo. But, it is what...
Now, as you delightfully narrated for us in the beginning here, we lost a plane.
Yep.
Because there was a UFO.
And it just ate it up like Pac-Man, just... Nope.
Yeah, goodbye. So Weather Eye 1 is gone, and all the military people are like, oh shit, that's gone. What do we do? What's going on? Doctor, who is also here.
Bearded Doctor Man. I don't remember his name.
Doctor. Ethan, did you notice that on the side of the plane, there's a little picture of one of the eyes from the Skeleton Man?
I did notice that
And I was
the
like,
second
oh my
time.
god. I've never noticed that in this episode. That's kind of
Yeah,
funny.
it's
It's
like
like,
right by the wing. Why'd they do that? Oh, it's because it's their weather eye.
it's still funny though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is that why they're Cyclops skeleton? It's like they're
I'm
like, oh
sure
yeah,
that had
there's gonna be an
something to
eye
do
on the
with it.
plane, and therefore we must make the skeleton men also have one eye. Sure.
Listen, these are tech theater kids.
They sure are. There's a lot of tech happening. Now, our beloved gang, there's no mystery machine in sight. We're on a
Nope.
boat today, and we're dancing like we would be if we were on the beach.
Listen,
Same
it,
vibes. Literally
if
the
we know
same vibes.
Hanna-Barbera, we know that they're going to reuse animation wherever possible.
It's not even the animation necessarily. It's just funny how it's like, wow, this is like basically one of the same opening scenes we've seen, but
Yeah,
it's the same setup that we get. Fred and
yeah,
Daphne are dancing. Velma is steering the boat because someone has. I'm not
true.
trusting that to Fred.
No, well, especially because we're going to a place where boats get lost. Why would you?
Velma's
Fred doesn't need
proficient in
help with
water
that.
vehicles.
He is not. Only land vehicles.
Wait, what was it? I think it's Scooby who can fly, Fred who can
Hmm.
drive, and
Hmm.
Velma who can sail. So we have
Yes,
all the vehicles covered now,
indeed.
officially.
All right, but we get
Shaggy's
our
making
first
a
shenanigan
sandwich.
as Scooby's attempting to put a worm on a fish hook.
Yeah, he's trying to fish, but he's also very distracted by Shaggy. And this worm does not want to go on the fish hook. It's like, fuck you, no, no, and
Yep,
it whacks him in the nose.
a little friendly.
And then he smells Shaggy's.
I get it.
Do you want that sandwich, Ethan?
Hopefully the round red things on there are not tomatoes. Otherwise,
I
if they
think they
are,
are.
no.
I think they are.
No.
It's okay. I wouldn't eat the sandwich either. It has a lot of things I.
I could probably list more things you do like on one hand than don't like.
You can list things I do like. I'm so glad.
You like cheese.
I
You like
do.
chocolate.
I
You like
do.
bread.
I do. Maybe not all at once, but
No, but separately. You love Baskin Robbins ice cream. Any
I
ice cream
do.
really, but Baskin Robbins is your favorite.
It's one of my favorites, and I have not had it since I left.
Fair
So,
enough.
only thing I'm crying about. uh,
Anyway, Scooby yoinks Shaggy's sandwich away with his fishing rod, and a
like
fish just
honestly,
eats it as he
you
yoinks it
you
back
could have.
in.
We all should have seen this coming. He had a fishing rod. Shag was making a sandwich. Scooby always steals the food. This was gonna happen,
Obviously. Yep.
but it's some shenaniganery, and the fish eats it. So I feel like that might be two.
I agree.
But now we're in the middle of a storm. The wind is blowing, the waves are crashing, and we're gonna maybe crash into rocks. Oh no, guys, what are we supposed to do? It's almost like we're gonna get lost in the Bermuda Triangle. Who could have
Well,
foreseen this happening?
yeah, one might say it's a storm like this we've never seen before.
And they're just now describing to Scooby how ships and planes usually disappear from the Bermuda Triangle. And it's like,
Hmm.
guys, why are you here?
Yeah,
Who
like
decided this?
I bet it was probably.
I was like, I can totally figure out how to get out of there. Don't you worry. Or maybe he really just wanted to.
He's very good at that.
Shag and Scoob are always prepared, and they have their own little raincoats under the deck.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Very
I think they stole them from
stylish.
Don Knotts.
That tracks actually. Um, we get our second shenanigan as Scooby and Shaggy in their raincoats are flapping in the wind like a huge flag at the top of the
because
mast on this boat.
because of all like the freaking water and wind and everything, like a split second and they're on the mast, and then we get another wave and raincoats are missing, and Scooby like inflates, I think.
Yeah, with water. And
Yeah, with
Shaggy
water.
Shaggy pumps his tail like a water pump to get the water.
Yep, that's another shenanigan. And
Yep.
then, and then, because we're not done here,
No, most certainly
um,
not.
Scooby's trying to get down, I think, and instead he gets wrapped up in one of the sails, like all the way, and then he falls down, gets unwrapped, and the mast just comes off. So they have no sail and no mast. They're fucked.
Yep.
But the storm's over, so everything's fine.
Well,
They're just
maybe.
fucked. It's like, what are
But
we supposed to do?
in the eye of the hurricane, there is quiet.
So they're like, well, what are we supposed to do? Like, we're gonna drift for days. Oh, there's a plane. There's a plane in the sky. Totally not gonna disappear or anything. It'll be totally fine. Let's wave at it. Shaggy's waving a flag. Scooby brings out two literally like plane flags to wave at it. Like, land
Yep.
over here. Is and now they witness the flying saucer. It just gobbles
Just
up that
gobbled it
plane.
up.
No more plane. And Shaggy's
And
like, what if that happens to us?
well, they nearly crash into a huge rock, but then they just go next to it. And they're fine. And Scooby gets yeeted out of the boat.
It's all fine. It's all fine. We're only lost in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle with no way to get home because our boat is broken.
This is now 3 musicals that we've referenced, 2 of which related to Greek mythology.
Listen, this entire episode, I was just like, oh my god, this is so Odysseus core.
Correct.
I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows.
Yes. Scooby gets pinched in the nose by a crab, does more of Charlie's favorite body horror, and shoots himself backward.
Yeah, just the whole like nose just stretching, and then he becomes Rudolph for a brief moment.
For just the briefest.
It's okay. We're on land. We are totally safe. Shaggy doesn't think we're safe, but we're totally safe. Even though the storm is back on still. And we're on Diablo Island?
Yeah, not a great sign.
They always go to places that have the scariest names.
Yeah, like even if you
Required.
understand almost no Spanish, you'll know that's bad.
Yep. It's always devil something.
Mm-hmm.
At all times. And while this is happening, there is a submarine underwater and some Cyclops skeleton men. I didn't even realize they have 3 fingers and 3 toes on like each appendage. Like,
Yep. There was no need for that. Really.
They're just so stupid looking.
I know.
I think it's funny that they tried to make them scary looking in the live action, but then they were like, you know what?
Make them a bumbling
they're semi-realistic looking, but they're still gonna be ridiculous. So they go into a secret passage, but we don't know about that. The kids don't know about it. It's not important.
All right, and back on the beach. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, back on the beach, Fred decides to say an interesting phrase.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you scare us up some food? Like, bro, who are you talking to?
I was gonna say, they're the ones more likely to be the scared food than to scare up anything.
Fred doesn't realize he's not genre savvy. He doesn't realize what show he's on. No, everyone else does.
No, Fred is unaware of the fourth wall.
As far as Fred knows, there are no walls.
Correct.
And as far as Deadpool knows, there are 6.
You're
welcome. So they gotta.
So they get bribed to go get some food, and we get our first case of Scooby-Doo creepy face with this old man.
Choices were made.
Very intentional choice.
He kind of looks like his frame kind of looks like the Creeper, but then they like made a new face for him.
Yeah, they gave him a Yeti's face and an eye patch.
Yeah, like he's like it. Do they call him an old sea dog?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have called him anyway. Like that's exactly what he gives off is like
Yeah.
pirate but modern.
Yeah.
So,
Scooby's describing him to everybody, and he just walks up.
yep, he's just like, this guy, he's creepy. He said, get off this island. And there he is. He's like, get off this island. Oh, that's hilarious. The subtitles just called him male number 3.
I mean, not incorrect.
Scooby has no gender.
Correct. Waiting for the first meeting of my non-binary friend Scooby. Though,
Scooby
be
non-binary
honest,
dude.
Charlie, I'm sure somebody's done it. Somebody has.
Somebody's done what?
Named
Scooby-Doo?
themselves Scooby after coming out.
I mean, it's not a bad name.
Oh, no. And everybody will know what you're talking about. Like,
yeah, just don't go with Scooberts. I'm sorry. Don't go with
no,
Scoobert.
that's too far.
Nah. Just go with a straight up Scooby. And even better if you're really into scuba diving and you could just be like, oh no, that's why. Has nothing to do with that show. I'm actually just really into scuba diving.
No, nothing to do with the cartoon dog. I just like diving. No big deal. And Shaggy and Scooby are like, all right, we are going to listen to this man and we're going to get the hell out of here. And Velma's like, no, you don't. And they dig themselves into the sand trying to run away.
I always loved the digging of the sand. Fred's like, excuse me, there's a great mystery here. The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. We gotta solve this shit. Okay?
Which I'm like, I don't think you have the know-how to uncover the whole mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. There's a lot going on. The island? Sure.
Yeah. So Shag and Scoob stay by the fire at least. Keep the fire going. Because, they do eventually.
Yeah.
And the rest decide to go searching around. I love Velma's line. Next time we go sailing, remind me to bring my mountain hiking boots.
Iconic. Iconic.
Oh. Honestly, Velma, you gotta be more prepared. Like, you gotta have a whole Dora's backpack worth of things.
Honestly.
When you're mystery solving.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually what the mystery machine is, but that's not with them right now.
And if this were, like, one of my favorites, What's New, Scooby-Doo? Mm-hmm. That boat of theirs would have had, like, the whole paint job of the mystery machine as well.
Yes, correct.
Honestly, that's why I love What's New so much. It's just like, no, actually, everything has to be color-coded, okay? The aesthetic, or we die.
We have to stay on.
So they do find a clue.
Yep.
Daphne trips over a clue, literally. It's a smudge pot, which is a term I've never heard before, but apparently either. It's a landing strip thing. Yep. It's like the little lights.
It's a different way to light that doesn't require electricity.
Yeah. So there's that, and there's wheel tracks, and who would need that on this random island? Why would a UFO need that? And there's also a building. Decrepit building.
That has a whole bunch of modern stuff inside of it. Or modern for the 70s.
Yeah. And the wheel tracks also go all the way to a mountain. It's a big island. They're going quite a ways.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on the beach, Shaggy and Scooby are making clam chowder for some reason.
I think so. Well, what else are you gonna eat? Where's the fishing rod? They don't have the fishing rod right now.
That's a good point.
I think the fishing rod probably broke.
Yeah.
Scooby is like, 1 for Shaggy, 2 for me. I don't know why he's Cookie Monster now, but
why not?
1 That's not even Cookie Monster. What am I doing with my life?
I say, Charlie, you're the one who works with children.
I know nothing, actually.
The skeleton men come out of the water, and Scooby walks up to him. The way they decided to draw this, they look huge compared to
They
him.
do. Well, okay, let's be honest here. Those outfits aren't like meant to be monster outfits. They are meant to be like Scooby gear. Like
Yeah,
like full on like diving suits and everything. So
right.
like, yeah, I don't know why that makes them bigger. It does. It just does to me.
It does. That's the only explanation we have, is that it does. So Shaggy and Scooby run away, leaving the clams behind, causing the skeleton men to trip, I
Literally, like
guess.
they use them like they're marbles. I think this is just a shenanigan. Like
Correct.
clams are marbles now.
Clams are marbles now.
Another shenanigan. As they're trying to get away, and they go into a vent. Shaggy like pushes Scooby like even his big ass like through this tiny vent.
Yep.
And squeezes himself in.
Oldest shenanigan in the book.
They fall into this little watery area, watery
Mm-hmm.
cave, and there's also a
Mm-hmm.
fish in
Yep.
Scooby's mouth
Yep.
that does another shenanigan. It dives off of his tongue like it's a diving board. This fish looks like a tiny shark, the way it's designed.
I can see that.
Like it looks like that's a straight up like shark dorsal fin or something.
Yeah.
So, Shag and Scoop are in the water. Meanwhile, Smart Gang, they're finding the clues.
Mm-hmm.
In this mountain, there is an open that Velma
Yep.
finds. We've mark it off on your bingo boards accidentally. Or is this not accidental?
Well, this
she was
isn't an
knocking
accident.
on it.
Yeah.
She was knocking on it like she was knocking on a front door, and then somehow that just opened the door.
Well, Fred found a wheel and was turning it to open the door.
Oh, that's true. I just think that would
And
be
then
funny.
when the skeleton man enters, like, hello, can I help you? But they find the planes that have gone missing. Only two of them.
We solved the mystery, guys. We found
Hooray.
the planes.
Yep.
Where are the aliens? Time to find those.
Yep. Scooby and Shaggy found the submarine that the skeleton men led in here. And the skeleton men have caught up.
Well, yeah, they got their like flippers on, so of course they're gonna catch up to them swimming.
Yeah, right.
I don't know why Scooby's just doing like the fanciest little like swimming over here.
For the love of the game.
Just to make the episode like 2 seconds longer, I guess.
Yeah. We get the only shenanigan that actually made me laugh. They run from the dock. They're on the dock. And Shaggy's like, don't move, Scooby. Scooby's like, I'm not moving. They see the skeleton men come up behind them. And they run and just kick a bunch of pieces of the dock at the skeleton men.
Just kick all the boards at them. I feel like usually that would happen with like a carpet, but this time it was just straight up wood. Yep. That's hilarious. And then, hey, look, there's a conveniently placed boat right here at the other end of the dock. They turn it on, and it's still tied to the dock. Guys, it's still tied to the fucking dock.
Well, they're not thinking about that. They just want to get out of there.
I saw that. If the skeleton men hadn't moved, that would have been a great trap, actually.
It would have been, but they were too smart.
Because it literally... So, it goes all the way, and then it stops, and then it starts going backwards, because it's a fucking rubber boat. I mean, it's gonna go like a rubber band.
It's an inflatable rubber boat. That's how these things work.
Skeleton men dive down just as they pass, and they go... Shag and Scoop go flying so hard... that tell me you didn't laugh at this.
Okay, I did laugh at this. They hit a buoy. They grab onto a crane that's directly above the sub, and they just into the submarine.
And then their heads come out the submarine, like they make the cartoon indent in the submarine.
Incredible.
I want to include that as like a second shenanigan, like them flying backward and them like where they landed. I think
It's our rules,
counts.
bud. We can do whatever we want.
I think that counts.
Okay.
So meanwhile, our clue solvers, we're doing some clue solving. And Fred's like, oh, right, the radio. Let's just see if we can call it and be like, hey, we found your plane. And the doctor is on the other side and he's like, oh my goodness, what? Who are you? You found my plane? Okay, I'll notify the authorities. You realize someone's painting the plane. Where have we seen this before, Ethan?
The ghost of Bigfoot.
Yeah. It all comes back to the ghost of Bigfoot, guys. It
all
does.
I'm fine with that becoming our most referenced episode, because the one that shall not be named can never come up again. I don't want it to.
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. All I care about is
Thank
Laurel and
God.
Hardy.
Thank
All
God.
I care about is Laurel and Hardy going off. I gotta rewatch all that again. It's been so long.
It has. So Fred, Daphne, and Velma are looking for some more clues in this metal box on the other end of the hangar. And the door shuts behind them and it starts filling up with...
It doesn't make sense to me, because, like, they're running into this box.
But they're not being chased.
I know, but the way it's animated, it looks like they should have been chased in there or something.
Yeah.
And then, hey, look, it's a trap. So, like, I don't know. I feel like this is one of those scenes that, to me, looks like it could have been edited or something, where, like, they were being chased.
Yeah.
They cut something for time. I don't know.
Yeah, Scooby and Shaggy are dicking around with the submarine's periscope. They see a bird. Scooby gets scared by the bird. And then the bird goes away, and bam, skeleton men. Sprinting.
Scooby's got like a little sailor hat on in this scene.
I love that.
Just for
him.
no goddamn reason, he looks like Donald Duck.
It's for aesthetics, Charlie. Why does anyone make fashion choices in this show?
True.
The skeleton men follow them into the submarine, and they're like, okay, we're gonna hide in this little hole. It's the torpedoes. That's where the torpedoes go.
Oh, they did also see the important clue of the light show, the laser light.
Oh, yes.
Maybe that's important. I don't know. Scooby gets torpedoed accidentally by Shaggy. Shenanigans. So Scooby's in the water. The smart gang is not looking so smart because they're about to drown in this random room when somebody lowers a ladder. Convenient.
We find out later who did it, but right now we don't.
Velma has an idea. But now they have to investigate the submarine because they didn't see it before. Shaggy's still running around the submarine and he's like, who are these guys? Like, he walks past this room with a bunch of men who are tied up and gagged, and then he comes back in. He's like, who the fuck are you? What are you doing on this ship? But then the skeleton men come and he's like, okay, never mind, bye. The fuck, Shag?
Is that a shenanigan or just funny?
I think that's a little bit of shenaniganery. I think that's...
Okay.
Like, that doesn't happen in live action, okay? Some of these gags don't happen in live action unless you're recreating a cartoon specifically.
Yeah.
The laser light show is going on, and
because Shaggy
they see the UFO.
Yeah.
The smart gang sees the UFO out there, and they're like, huh, that's really weird. Also, why is there a seaweed monster behind us? Oh, it's fine.
Shenanigan.
Shaggy finally exits the submarine, and the skeleton men are there, and they're just going, boo. That's it.
That's it. So Shaggy eats himself in the water. Scooby's like, I will take this conveniently placed boat. And
this
the skeleton men are like,
tied.
Great. Yeah, and the skeleton men are like, great, we'll take this other conveniently placed boat. And we're gonna chase you.
Chase sequence. And Fred's like, haha, it's trapping time. Now, what does Scooby do? Scooby becomes Jesus.
Correct. He runs on water.
Not only that, he Fred Flintstones into becoming Jesus.
Which I didn't think that was possible.
He hikes up the boat like it's a skirt, and suddenly his feet are below it. Shaggy's fine. He's still sitting down somehow. And now Scooby's running on water with this boat. Shenanigans to the max.
Correct. Is it two different shenanigans for the Fred Flintstone and Jesus at the same time?
You know what? I love it so much. I think I'll give it two.
Okay.
This is my own ruling. This is me just being like, I think this is gonna win the award.
Oh yeah,
for shenanigans.
Yes. Fred scoops up the boat with the skeleton men in them with the crane that's above the submarine, and they drop them in a dumpster.
Yay, because they're trash.
Exactly.
Set that shit on fire. Oh, Shaggy's like, hey, those guys that disappeared, they're on the boat. They're tied up. We should go get them. Oh no, the old sea dog's there. Ah! And he literally runs into Fred. There's like a smacking, like, animation when they run into each other.
It's great. No, and Velma and Fred are like, yeah, he's on our side. And he goes,
the old sea dog.
Yeah. He is a Navy intelligence officer. Great job.
I love the trope in Scooby-Doo where it's just like, oh yeah, that guy, he's actually secretly like undercover and doing this thing, and he's just a really method actor, and he became the creepy guy of the just for that. I can think of at least 3 times this happened in Scooby-Doo off the top of my head. At least 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But he's let all the people go, and he's like, yeah, now we've wrapped up the mystery. And Scoob and Shag are like, can you just explain it to us, please? Because we have no idea what's happening. And well...
so we hear a little explanation.
Yeah, the UFO, it was a fake. Did you not know? It was so they could pretend to steal those planes and then bring them over here and repaint them and sell them, question mark? You know, it was one of those things.
Yeah.
And we unmask the men, and I mean, technically none of the gang have seen this man before, so we could have had a nobody we know.
They've heard him.
They have heard his voice. They have not seen his face, but they've heard his voice.
Yeah.
They could have been like, what? Who the heck's that guy? I don't know him. But it's revealed that's literally the guy who was supposed to be helping the plane. The doctor. He's important for some reason.
Yep. We get yet another sandwich scene on this boat as they're going home. Everybody's standing on top of this submarine while it's going along the surface of the water, which is not, from what I gather, an intelligent idea. I don't know. I've never been on a submarine.
Sounds wrong.
But Scoob and Shag are carrying a giant sub sandwich.
Listen, they say it in the episode, and they're not wrong. What else are you going to eat when you're in a submarine? A submarine sandwich.
Of course.
Scooby is eating like the whole thing behind Shaggy while he's like, leading with the sandwich. Excuse me. That was wrong.
Can you share it? It's not that hard.
And what does Scooby do to the fucking worm?
He straightens it.
What was the point of that?
I don't know.
Are you trying to tell Shaggy to catch fish or like eat the worm? I'm confused.
My guess is to catch fish, but I don't see a fishing rod.
I don't know. Well. They wanted to bring that worm back for some reason.
They did. Whoever was in charge of writing that just really loved this little worm gag.
I guess so. That's the episode.
It is.
That sure happened.
It did indeed happen.
Now, Ethan, what time does that make it?
It's terror time again.
Let's talk about some trivia from this episode.
Indeed.
Unlike many other disguises, the skeleton men didn't seem to use monster mask magic, as it was clear even before the unmasking that they were fakes. Now, Ethan,
yes,
monster mask magic, as you can see on the Scooby-Doo wiki, is its own page on the wiki.
It is.
And it's somebody's explanation for why all of the monsters are like seen as real monsters rather than like obviously costumes. There's just a
Yeah.
certain magic.
That's a wild thing if somebody decided to write. Good for them.
I mean, they're right though.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they're right because it's not like the gang really took these guys as like skeleton men, did they?
Yeah. I don't think so. Either way, they're human shaped. Who cares?
They're too
Um,
human shaped.
in the live action theatrical film Scooby Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, 2 skeleton man costumes are put on display at the Colsonian Criminology Museum. They were brought to life by the evil masked figure / Professor Jonathan Jacobo in Revenge Against.
One of the henchmen heavily resembles Carl the Stuntman from Never Ape an Ape Man, an
That's
episode
a
I never thought would come up
throwback.
again.
That's a throwback.
I did not realize. I usually catch when the characters look the same, but he was only on
Yeah.
screen for like, 5 seconds.
Also, wasn't he bald? There's a lot of bald people.
It's true, there are. We got one cultural reference.
This episode concerns, not confirms, the urban legend of the Bermuda Triangle, the theory that aliens are allegedly responsible for the disappearances of ships and planes, and it is.
Yeah, this episode confirms that the legends of the Bermuda Triangle are true, and they're all skeleton men stealing your planes.
Yes. Look, in Percy Jackson is the Sea of Monsters, and Scooby Doo is Skeleton Men. Or pirates. Who knows?
Was it skeleton men? Like, because of the. I've never seen this movie, but I always hear people talk about, like, the skeleton men from the Jason the Argonauts movie or something.
No, those looked more like human skeletons than these guys.
Okay. I also want to know why they chose skeleton men when they also chose UFOs. Like, why not make them aliens? Like, are the skeleton
it's right
men
there.
supposed to be aliens?
That was my thought.
The logic is just not logicking.
It's not. All right. Well, that's the end of the trivia.
It certainly is. How many shenanigans did we end up with for this episode, Ethan?
With a grand total of 22 shenanigans. That is what we have for this episode.
I feel like it's
a little below average, but not bad.
And we gave it some extra points, so
we did.
Whose what are we rating this
Charlie?
one? Oh, I think.
Sorry.
I think we do rating first. I can't remember anymore.
I don't know. It's been too long. Yeah, let's just do rating first. I gotta be honest, Charlie. I don't think I can give this anything higher than it's just unmemorable.
Yeah, it's not like a bad episode. It's just not a memorable one. So yeah, I'd say 2.5 is good. It had a good shenanigan, and I feel like that was
shenanigan.
That was about it. Really,
yeah.
It had the skeleton men that just made me go like, huh?
Yeah. And whose side are we?
Well, I'm not really on the side of this doctor guy. I don't really know him. Like he was here for 2 seconds.
Right.
I'm on the side of the old sea dog.
Oh, for sure.
He's my guy. Did he get an actual name, or is he just old sea dog?
No, he got an actual Commander Stern.
Commander Stern / old sea dog. That's who he is. My beloved. He gets really into character. You know what? This is the thing. So we have the everybody in Scooby-Doo is a theater major. But some of them are villains and some of them are method heroes. Okay? Like this man is just a very method actor who also went into what he's a naval officer, right? Or something.
He's a Navy officer, yeah.
There we go. I don't know why he's also a detective in this episode, but there's a lot going on.
I've learned not to ask questions.
Question everything. Okay.
Fair.
But yeah, that's another episode of I've forgotten what show we're talking about. The Scooby-Doo show.
Yes, it has.
But now I think we gotta go split up and look for clues for our next. Bye bye.
Bye. Mysteries in the Machine would like to thank its $10 and up patrons, especially Polish Lavender and Davy B. Thank you for being so generous and helping us keep this podcast going.
You can follow this podcast socials at Mysteries in the Machine Pod on Instagram. You can send a message to our email, mysteriesinthemachinepod@gmail.com. Be sure to give us a rating, a review, or let your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. That really helps. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms. I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws.
You can find me, Ethan, on Instagram and Threads at ethan.t.hewlin. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram. Does anyone really?
This is true. Listen, I got back to podcasting last week, and good. I'm just like, how do?
Yeah.
How do
the podcast? How do banter?
How Scooby-Doo?
How Scooby-Dooing?
And this episode. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This sure exists. So
it certainly does.
I don't know if Robert wanted this for like the skeleton. Either
Good
way.
Good question.
I feel like they would have had a fun time.
Are they coming? No, they're not. They said they were busy.
No.
Okay.
No, Robert's not coming because the pit takes up so much energy and
oh god.
Because
Robert. That
podcast the pit crew decided to also cover heated rivalry stuff on there. So like they've been like doing
they've
the most.
Been doing a lot of stuff.
They've been doing like 2 podcasts at once from one podcast feed.
Wild.
And I don't understand how they do it.
Me neither. That's like
I know it's 3 people, but still.
Yeah, because it's Robert and who else?
Camille and Mal are their co-hosts.
Okay.
And good shit. I recommend watching The Pit, so that you can listen to their podcast because
I have a weird thing about medical shows or like just medical settings in general. The sound of a hospital heart rate monitor makes me very anxious.
I mean, yes. Ethan, have you ever heard how like when you listen to music, your heartbeat like starts to match the beat of the music?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely what's happening for you. But with the heart rate monitor, like the heart rate monitor on the doctor shows. That's what's happening to you. Is you're just like, oh my god, somebody's working. Like going into cardiac arrest. I also have to go into cardiac arrest.
Yes, I have empathetic heartbeats.
Oh my! I mean, everybody has their thing. I will say, it really goes far. Like,
I've heard things.
There's prosthetics involved, but there is a birth.
You see a
birth.
Okay, I've seen a video of a birth. I've never seen one in person, but that's not new to me.
I'm just like, this is a biblically accurate birth.
Yeah.
But the Twilight birth is more visceral than the actual birth. So, never watched Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Haven't and probably won't.
The first Twilight movie is all you ever need to watch. But
I'm pretty sure that's the only one I have seen.
It's the best one. It's the only important one. Part 1, they give her like a C-section, and there's just like so much. This is not at all what we're talking about.
This is not at all related to this.
My recommendation was watch The Pit if you can. We have some great neurodivergent rep on there. and
Oh,
also
good.
a toxic lesbian situationship question mark is canonical. Like, I'm
Okay,
so
okay.
glad, like, in the last couple episodes they finally were like are you sure you can't make it? It's like, no, like,
Knee
there
deep
are
in the
people who
passenger
still
seat?
think that one of these lesbians is going to date a man because they're living together. And I'm just like,
Okay.
do you not actually see it? It's actual text now. They've said it
R-
on the show.
right. Like
They
an
were already
open
hinting at
relationship,
things.
or they're just roommates. Or it's a lavender couple situation. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
yeah. One of the lesbians has a male roommate who is also one of the doctors, but
mm,
she's also casually seeing someone in surgery. So
spicy.
I'm obsessed with them,
I love that.
and we get crumbs. We get literal crumbs, but I'm obsessed with it.
Hopefully that means they're building to
I mean, that's not really
confirmation.
what the. I mean, I think that was the confirmation, and this is not what the
Sure.
show's about. It's not
Well,
about
no,
like all
it's a
these things.
medical show,
Yeah.
yeah. Because like I've heard it's like every season is like takes place over the course of one day,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Which is bonkers. And like every episode is 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
Of the day. Okay.
So it covers 15 hours of the day, and it's a 12-hour shift. So last season they had to do shit to make that last an
Yeah.
extended amount
How
of
do you
time.
add 3 hours to that?
Catastrophe. It's an
Sure.
emergency room, so
Well,
catastrophe.
yeah.
Um, and they've certainly upped it this season. So I'm just like, okay, guys, I think we've already figured out how we're getting our 3 hours, but we still don't know.
Yeah.
Like, there still could be something else to make this worse. There's only 4 more hours left in the official shift, I think.
Oh, so there's been 8 episodes so far?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And there's still more time. So
Okay. I
some
wonder if
things
my
could still
aunt's watched it
happen.
because she's an ER nurse, or at least
I got
see
my
if
grandma into it. So
I love
um
that.
we've been obsessively watching it. She's
I've
happy
been
for my
obsessively
lesbians
playing
too.
Kingdom Hearts 1 because you played?
I've never played Kingdom Hearts ever.
You would enjoy it. It's
I know I probably would. I'm just like, I have no idea what the
it's
is there a plot?
there is I've only played the first game. There are several.
Yeah,
Not
I got that.
um like I just beat the first game last night. So that game I understood, but I assume because I bought there's this bundle that has like 6 of the games in it altogether. So I'm gonna be making my way through that, and I'm sure it'll only get more convoluted. But the first game is easy
Oh,
enough
for
to,
sure. Everything will always.
but it's a very charming little game. You would enjoy it very much. It's
I'm
it's Disney characters
plus
with
anime.
some Final Fantasy sprinkled
I've never.
in
I know
throughout.
nothing about Final Fantasy, but
Yeah, I mean it's an RPG,
anime.
and you like it. There's anime
And it's
influences
anime.
for sure.
It's all
Yeah,
anime. To me.
yeah, yeah. Like the protagonist who you play as is definitely like very heavily like anime boy coded when it comes to like how his hair looks, how he acts, stuff like that. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I didn't find him annoying, oddly enough. So,
Wow.
actually, Kelly and I have been watching Naruto off and on. That's been
Oh my
interesting.
goodness.
Kelly really enjoys it, so she wanted me to watch it.
I
It's
think you
interesting
should
to
watch
say the
more.
least. I've watched some, not as much as other people that I know, but some.
You
I
saw Dungeon
should.
Meshi, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I can't remember what you've seen anymore.
No, I enjoyed
It's been
Dungeon
5
Meshi.
years since we've
I've
spoken.
seen Dungeon Meshi. I've seen One Punch Man. I've seen Seven Deadly Sins. There's not that many. and
You should see
currently
Spy
watching.
Family.
I did finish Spy Family actually.
See, you got some of the brain rot. You're okay.
Yeah. I know some stuff. Hunter x Hunter is one that we also watched a little bit of. We haven't finished that one yet. So like the popular ones. We've been talking for 10 minutes. We need to get to do things.
Podcast maybe.
Podcast.
There's a scene for you, I think. There's a scene.
Hell yes.
I've already forgotten what happened in this episode, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was hoping this would be more memorable. I won't lie. But
the only thing that's memorable to me is the outfits. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
It's the monster costumes being that. That's like
it's definitely interesting.
This is definitely from
Yeah, it is.
This is definitely from the 70s. So
yeah. All right.
Scooby-Doo.